So what am I gonna do today? I'm gonna do trash goes out. A little bit of back, a little bit of back. You can get this tank top at OthersideLifestyle.com along with some other good gear. This is honestly one of the blocks for me from lifting. I hate loading and unloading plates. I didn't clean it up last time, so I have to clean it up this time to be able to lift today. What caused me stopping working out? Back in February, I got this blackout tattoo, and a few weeks later, ended up in the hospital, diagnosed with pericarditis. They said to the nurses, but I never got vaccinated. Some of them gave me a dirty look. Some of them said, good for you. It was interesting. Now, I have no idea what caused the pericarditis, but after some time thinking about it, the only thing I could think of was that it was from all the inflammation from getting 7 hours of tattoo done on my arm, and it eventually drained out and got to my heart. So not only was I unable to really work out because of the tattoo, I was unable to brush my teeth or eat any food with my right hand because of how swollen it was. So that was my first excuse. Now I could barely do anything because of this pericarditis, which led to the next excuse. During that time, I also had a decent amount of traveling that was going on. Literally was on a plane 2 days after the tattoo, and then a month later was at the Real Coaches Summit, hosted by Aram Grigorian. And even though there was plenty of activity I could have done, I just didn't. Then I had some personal things going on that led to me feeling pretty depressed, pretty down and out. I had an optimistic view the whole time, but it was still very hard. Still kind of going through that stuff. But while that would have been a good time for me to be active, keep my brain right, I didn't do that. You might have gone through the same thing. You know what you're supposed to do that's going to help and you don't do it. But other things I was prioritizing and it was good, still in the end, for me to process the things that I was going through. So give yourself some grace. Give yourself some grace. You got things you're going through. Start focus on what will make me feel good. And sometimes, more often than not, we take care of our body and it gets our brain right. It's not about taking care of our body to get our ego right. We just want to start thinking better, feeling better, looking at the world in a more positive way. Here's that piece of equipment I was telling you about the other day. I was very fortunate to run my first Inside Out group over the summer. And it was amazing to see people work on the internal aspects of their life, to start viewing themselves differently. And it helped me greatly to be around these people. You can help yourself too by joining the group. Taking care of our bodies in a way that serves us was a part of that group. In this next round, it's going to be even more of a part of that group from the feedback that I got. So if you're interested in joining that group, let me know. It's going to start soon. And if your body is a temple, and the temple is where we go to see God, communicate with God, even though I don't think you need a temple to do that, start to treat your body with love and respect, and then maybe you'll be able to see the internal work in a different way.